Hello, and welcome to 5 for Friday for this Friday, November 18th. A quick note here, there'll be no 5 for Friday next Friday. I know, so sad, since I'll be spending the day with family post-Thanksgiving. Don't worry though, I'll still be reading up a storm and saving all the good stories to share with you here at 5 for Friday. All right, coming to you late tonight after curling, so let's talk about what's going on this week that might signal opportunities for small business owners like you. We'll start with topic number 1, which is part 2 in the cryptocurrency saga that started last week. Poor tech bro SBF and his company FTX are broke, and his employees may have learned about it on Twitter. While the whole bankruptcy thing was going down, those with FTX wallets saw money stolen by crypto thieves before it even had a chance to be worth nothing. SBF is still trying to salvage things, and many experts in the crypto world seem to have taken their rose-colored glasses off and cannot believe they were duped by this guy. Of course, the FTX issue also caused Bitcoin to drop, which is a problem for the country of El Salvador, who adopted it as its currency. Lucky for them, China is bailing them out in what was called a payday loan. Doesn't sound good. And meanwhile, another crypto startup tech bro managed to just throw around a bunch of buzzwords like cannabis and gaming and crypto, along with a fake list of customers, and got funding. Seriously, people, do your research. Don't you trust tech bros and their buzzwords? Have we not learned our lesson here? All right, moving onward to story number 2. The good news about recessions, or the risk of them, is that they can lead to growth in startups. New business applications are growing, and existing startups, especially the small ones in Silicon Valley, are benefiting from the massive layoffs taking place at the big tech firms. More on that later. It's too bad only about 2% of VC funding goes to women founders. Seems like the tech bros have had their chance by now. Just saying. Moving on, let's talk about artificial intelligence in the news this week for story number 3. One tech startup has unveiled its new AI supercomputer, now available for commercial and academic research. And another AI-based startup is transforming textbooks into videos narrated by avatars. Apparently, the kids these days don't like to read, but maybe they like to listen to avatars of famous people to learn about history or science? We'll see. And finally, AI is being used to figure out how to stop hair loss. Lots of interesting applications, but is that all really artificial intelligence? I think we need to mutually agree on a definition for AI. We keep using that term. I don't think it means what we think it means. All right, moving on to story number 4, trouble at the big tech firms. Quick summary, Microsoft has issues with golden boys not treating female employees well. Google has been tracking people's locations even if they turned location tracking off and used it to sell more ads and had to pay a ton of money as a result. And Amazon is cutting 10,000 jobs. And don't even get me started on Twitter, yikes. Elon Musk cut their ethical AI team and told the employees that didn't get laid off that they have to commit to hardcore work, long hours, and only exceptional performance or quit. Mindy did that, and it sounds like things are pretty chaotic there now. There's a few more stories about big tech in the newsletter, but not enough to squeeze into this video. All right, so let's move on to our final story, number 5, ethics in the animal world. I was floored to find out that the coconut milk in stores from HelloFresh comes from monkey labor in Thailand. Monkeys are stolen from their parents and forced to work long hours chained up. HelloFresh outwardly condemns this monkey labor in its supply chain. And I also did not know that we had been treating silkworms similar to the CAFOs for chickens and pigs. The poor things are crowded into cardboard racks and boiled for their silk cocoons. The moths who survive can't even fly. And we are looking at new ways to sustainably raise fish, including offshore fish pens managed thanks to automation and cameras. All right, finally, still looking at our weekly recession, yes or no, 2 positive stories, 2 negative stories, 1 neutral. Not yet, we're getting there, I don't know. And in those with subscriptions, check in some bonus stories, one about taxes and one with a fun quiz. Who said it, Elon Musk or Mr. Burns from The Simpsons? Interesting to try, so see if you can find that online. And again, thank you for joining me today, and have a terrific Thanksgiving week next week, and I will see you in 2 weeks. Thanks.